friends! This month in art, we're going to be learning about one of the elements of art, and that element is line. We use lines all the time in art. We use lines every time we draw, paint, sketch, pretty much anything. Even when you write your name, you use lines. So let's learn a little bit more about lines today. Okay, friends, here's my art element poster about the element of line. What does it say? What is a line? Let's read it together. A line is, ready, a mark made by a pointed tool. It can be long, short, straight, curved, thick, thin, etc. Lines can be geometric or organic. Then it gives us some examples of geometric lines. Geometric lines are man-made. They can be horizontal, vertical, diagonal, jagged, etc. Then we see this really weird picture of the sky screaming, and it's actually called The Scream, the name of that painting. Those are organic lines. Organic shapes are curved and natural, found in nature. Geometric lines, organic lines. Okay, friends, when we looked at the poster about line, we learned that lines are anything made with a pointed tool. But guess what? I got thinking about it, and we can make lines with other things besides pointed tools. So today we're going to do an art project where we're going to make lines with something else, and that is string. We can make lines out of string, right? So we're going to do that today. The project we're going to make is a really cute little owl, and we're going to put some string around him and make some interesting lines. So here's an example of what we're doing today. See how I use strings to make some interesting zigzag and horizontal and diagonal lines on this owl? Here's a couple more examples that students have made other years. This person just made their lines go straight, horizontal, but this one over here used some diagonal lines as well that are made from string. And here's one more that has all kinds of different lines on it. And I even see some lines, this person drew some lines when they colored their owl that are wavy. Do you see these wavy lines? And there's some curved lines, all kinds of cool lines on this owl. All the owls have neat lines. So today, the first thing you're gonna do is we're going to decorate your owl with some oil pastels, because oil pastels work the best on black paper. So we're going to do decorations on our owl, and then we can add the string at the very last when we're all done. So let's get to it. Okay, now these little white marks around the edges, we need to just cut those with one little cut, and that's where we're going to put the yarn through. So make sure you only cut these lines to where they stop. Take your scissor and just cut it to where they stop. Cut a little slit. So after that, we're not going to put the string on until the very end. So you need to decorate your owl, put some eyes, a beak, however you want to decorate it, maybe some wings or feathers. But decorate it to look really cute. So I'm going to take my oil pastels and do my decorations next. Okay, I think my owl looks pretty cute like that. So I think I'm ready to add the string. Notice all the different lines I made. Curved lines for the eyes, like the circles. Swirly lines for these little feathers by his head, on the top of his head. I made some wavy lines on the feathers down here, and some more curved lines. And and these are kind of zigzag lines over here. So lots of different kinds of lines. So I picked a piece of pink yarn that I'm going to use. You can choose any color of yarn that you want. So what I'm going to do is stick it through my little slit over here. Stick the yarn in and leave this a little bit on the back. We can later, if you want to, I don't think you have to do this, but it might help it stay in better, is we can put a piece of tape on here. Then you can weave it however you want. You can go straight across, you can go down here, you can go down here, wherever you want to put it in. Stick it in the slit, then go to the next one. And you can make any pattern that you'd like, any line pattern. Stick it in the slits. Just keep going around until you run out of yarn. So you can make however you like. Okay, there's my little owl, all decorated with all kinds of lines. It was fun making my line design owl. I hope you guys had fun making it. We'll see you next time.